Hello and welcome to episode 583 of the Daily Sales Message podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. Now today we're talking about the one thing that your buyers crave. They don't realize they're craving it, but they'll crave it in every aspect of your offering, and this is where I want your focus today. They're craving simplicity. That's it. From your website to your offering itself to how to use it, and how to get support and communicate with your company, all these kind of things. How do we simplify it? How do we remove the steps? How do we make it as easy as possible? Simplicity is kind of code for minimalism. So what I want you to do today is think about, through the eyes of your customer, your buyer, when they hit your website, how easy is it to work out where they need to be and what they need to do? What they need to do? Could you remove steps? Could you remove imagery? Could you remove text? How could you slim that process down? When it comes to understanding your offering, your product, your service, could you use fewer words to do it? Could you shrink things down? How could you simplify that? And then in terms of them actually using your product or your service, how could we shrink that down, simplify it, remove steps, remove imagery, remove text, remove things? We want to be careful. We don't want to remove so much that we lose the meaning of what we're trying to get across. But I can almost guarantee that there is some complication in what you're doing, from your website to your offering itself, how you communicate it to how you use it. Almost certainly there's things in there that we can take out and strip out. And that's what I want you to focus on today, because buyers crave simplicity. And if something appears even slightly complicated, or there's a bit of effort in understanding it or using it or doing it, it can be a really, really big barrier for people to taking action. And you know this is true because this has happened to you. You've come across things before where you don't quite instantly get what it is or how you use it or why it's important. You think, I can't be bothered, I'm too busy, and I move on. Your buyers, potential buyers, will be doing that to you too. So simplicity is important, and whilst buyers crave it, they might not necessarily realize that they crave it. Right, that's it for this episode of the podcast. Tomorrow, in episode 584, we're talking about the best sales teacher ever. And no, it's not me, but the best sales teacher ever. I'll cover that in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please hit the like, subscribe, share, comment button, interact with the podcast in some way, wherever you're listening or watching it. Just helps us to reach more people. Thank you for your time and attention. I'll catch you tomorrow for another exciting edition of the Daily Sales Message.